Got glass in the cabinet, a habit, I got a kick. Fuck it, let's take it that trip outside. Rain, shine, or snow, in the morning I go. Do my best to get high. But there ain't no grain in the grinder, and I gotta catch that bug. Got a pack of spirits and a lighter. Well, I'll set a forehead, rush you know about chops when you broke, tobacco smoke, cigarette headed, don't even come close. Discount weed from the dispensary, I got 3.5 G's waiting on me. I'm broke and I love it. Can't think
Is that song called Broke?
Song's called Broke.
Hell yeah. Who's the singer?
So it's a young guy. His name's Mitchell Nelson.
Mitchell Nelson.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Shout out Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell's crushing it.
Hell yes. Before release too.
Yeah, he put together a video. He came out to San Diego, put a video together. They're editing it. It's his first real production.
Yeah.
Music.
Sounds great.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Hell yeah.
He's amazing. He's a young stud, and he got sober in San Diego. So he said, "Hey,
cool.
I want to do my first music video in San Diego."
Oh hell yeah.
And he sings great.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm Luis Romero, and I'm the Funk Fentanyl guy, and this is the Funk Fentanyl podcast. I have my homie Bentley here.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, man. It's good to see you again.
Oh man, we go pretty far back.
A little bit back. You are the second person I've had on here that I used with. Yeah.
Who was first?
My buddy Lance. I don't know if you remember him.
I think I do. Maybe.
Yeah.
Is he from Chula Vista or Claremont?
No, he's from here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from this neighborhood.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure we crossed paths.
Yeah, I'm sure. He actually lived in Bonita for a while too.
Really?
Yeah. His mom moved there I think right when he became like 18 or 19, and so he was there for a while, and then he was in and out of prison.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
It's funny because sometimes people come up to me from that like window of using.
Yeah.
And I have vivid memories.
Yeah.
But there's so much has changed, and until I see their face, it just all flashes back.
Right. I feel that too.
Yeah.
I actually, like, right before I had you on, I was actually just thinking about some of the people that we were getting high with. I was like, fuck, what happened? I was thinking about Nate. Remember him?
Dude, that's so funny because I just messaged Stick Boy.
Oh, shit.
I was like, hey, how's Nate doing? How are you doing?
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think about him pretty often.
Yeah.
Like some of the guys that were really just good guys that.
Yeah. They just fell off the wrong path.
Hope he's out there. If he's doing this, I don't know. I hope.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Right? Man, that's so wild. So, I guess let's just start it from the very beginning then. Where'd you grow up, dude?
So I grew up. Well, so I was born on it's Sharp in Chula Vista.
Oh,
right?
cool.
And my mom had a shop called Basket Bags and Tins on 3rd Avenue.
Oh, okay.
And then about maybe 6 blocks down, just past the courthouse. So she was like right in downtown proper.
Oh, yeah.
And then just several blocks south was my dad. My dad had a real estate business on 3rd Avenue as well.
Oh, cool. So they're both stationed in downtown Chula Vista?
Yep. And then, maybe at like around 4 or 5, I don't know around what time, but early, like before 10 years old, my family moved to Bonita.
Oh, okay.
And then, I grew up most of my time there.
Oh, nice.
Then bounced around from high school to go to Bonita, then I would get in trouble. I'd go to Hilltop, I'd get in trouble.
Oh, really?
I'd go to Chula Vista High, get in trouble. Then I'd go to Grossmont, got in trouble. Then back to Bonita, then back to then I went to Torrey Pines for a bit, and then I went out to Texas, and so
holy shit!
It just
I didn't know you went to Texas.
Yeah, I went to Texas. I was at El Paso High School.
Oh,
where my mom's from, El Paso, and then when my parents divorced, my mom had moved a bunch, and so that's kind of what happened. Is I would go from one school to the other.
I see.
And then we wound up in Texas, and then stuff wasn't going great, so I ended up going to a Christian academy. And
fuck, no way.
Yeah, and that was different. That was much different because the graduating class was like 12 people.
Oh shit!
This is really small.
Damn.
And they had I believe it was a 6-man football team.
No way, dude.
Yeah, it was tiny. And then and I ended up playing basketball for their team. which I don't know anything. I don't know anything about basketball. They're like, you're the tallest guy in this.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Class, so like, you're on the team. I'm like, all right, I guess so. Yeah. So I have a lot of fun moving around, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, Chula Vista, Bonita's home.
I feel you. Yeah. Does it feel good to be back?
Feels good to be back. I'm just driving. I hit up my mom on the way here.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna go meet with Luis. I'll be done. I'll come swing by your house for a little bit. So.
Oh, cool. So your parents are still, or your mom's still here in Bonita?
Yeah, my mom lives in, she lives here, Chula Vista, and like right, kind of by Plaza Bonita Mall. So.
Oh, cool.
And then my dad passed away several years back.
I remember.
And he's buried at Glen Abbey, right there in Bonita.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah. Nice.
So that's cool. So I always pop in when I'm around. You know?
Hell yeah. So when did you start drinking and using and stuff like that?
I started drinking. Early, like around, I'd say like 13, 14 years old.
Oh, okay.
Which is early for some, not early for
Yeah,
others.
that's kind of the same time as me. I think that's kind of like the average.
Yeah.
Like I've done like 200 of these podcasts. It's like they're pretty average.
Yeah. It's like when you're just old enough to kind of leave the house for a few hours without, you know, family being too worried about you.
Right.
Jump on the bikes or whatever.
Yeah.
Skateboard around, and I had an older brother, so like my older brother, he was awesome. He always took me everywhere he went with him, but like we'd always go over to the girls' house, and my parents' deal was like, okay, well, you can go wherever you want, but you gotta take your little brother with you. And so I would always end up with like the older crowd that was like doing whatever, just you know, nothing crazy. They'd drink a little bit.
Yeah, drink some, smoke a little bud.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And then eventually, you know, it's funny. The first time I smoked weed, I was actually not with my brother, and I was kind of like anti, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I was anti-drinking, anti-drugs.
Oh, no shit.
And
straight edge?
Just like I was into sports.
Okay.
I was like as a kid, you know, and then when I moved around a bunch, what would happen is the school system obviously is like your credits get all messed up.
Right.
And so if you leave halfway through a semester, you can't like jump into a new credit class, and then it would mess up the credit. So I'd be behind on credits, but I would be in school full time.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't accept you on the team, so I just kind of gave up on the whole sports stuff.
Okay.
And then, you know, I was always riding like mountain bikes and skateboarding and doing stuff like that. So I just kind of went that way, which is not as structured, right?
Sure. Yeah.
And but anyways, I was over at this guy's house, and he was like a year younger than me, but man, he had this hot sister, and she was like, all right, you know, whatever, Bentley, you're gonna come over here, and we're hanging out chatting, and then she had hollowed out an apple, and we're smoking in the bathroom. She had like a giant bag of weed, and I never smoked before, and she thought it was like real cute, like, oh, I'm gonna get this. This guy's like 4 years younger than me, high.
Yeah.
For the first time,
Right.
And I mean, she's hot as shit, so I'm like,
you're going.
yeah,
You're
you say,
there.
I'm doing.
You're there.
Tell me to get. Yeah. Sit down, stand up, whatever you say, I'm doing.
Right.
And so I'll never forget that because it was just the first time I smoked weed, and and then I think the first time I drank, I was with some friends skateboarding, and we just got some Mickey's 40s, and it was a blast. You know, that was when it was fun, right?
Right. I feel it.
So I was right around 13, 14 years old, somewhere in that range.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. When did you first start using heroin, dude?
I first started using heroin when I was 17.
Oh, yeah?
17, yep.
So you were still in high school still?
I was just, and because my credits and stuff, so they were behind, so I'd go into the learning centers, and then I caught up ahead of my credits.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just finishing, and I had just got my first job was at the Bonita golf course.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
And I would wash carts, so I'd jump on my bicycle,
and
I'd already had like a DWI, right? At that time.
Really? When you're...
Yeah, so
awesome.
they took my license, so I got the job that was closest, and I would ride my bike down to the golf course to wash carts. And I got my first paycheck, and it was Christmas time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to be a good family member. I'm going to go to Walmart. That's what I can afford. I'm going to buy Christmas gifts for everyone with my first, 2 weeks paycheck.
Okay.
And I'll never forget because I was sitting there, and I was in a Lincoln Town car, and which is completely different than nowadays. But
Yeah, for sure.
sitting in the Lincoln Town car with our mutual buddy that
Yes.
we know that lived down the street from you.
Yes, yes. I know what you're talking about.
And he pulled out some foil, and I'd never really been around heroin, right? But I remember I got out of the car, opened up the passenger door, grabbed him, and threw him on the hood of the car, and I was furious that he had brought this stuff in my car, right?
For sure.
And he calmed me down. He's like, "No, it's just hash, dude. It's chill."
Oh wow, what a fucking liar, dude.
Yeah. and at that time, I was pretty aggressive. Like in that era of my time, I wasn't a joy to be around, right? So
Right.
And he's like, "No, dude, it's gonna calm you down. You need to fucking chill."
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I just like he was my boy, you know. So I was like, "All right, you're right. I just calmed down."
Okay.
And, ended up smoking heroin that was Christmas Eve. I forget what exact year it was, but
Yeah.
that was the first time I did heroin. Yeah, so I was about 17, maybe 18.
Yeah.
But I remember it was Christmas Eve, and I went to a Christmas party.
Wow.
My family just
Loaded.
And it was the bad, you know. At the time, it was like the world had shut off in my brain.
Yeah. Did you know immediately that you were gonna do it all the time?
No, I didn't. For whatever reason, as angry as I was that he was in the car with it, it was like I didn't know anything about heroin.
Okay.
The only thing we knew about heroin back in that time was like the old school junkies.
Right.
Were like the old essays.
Right.
And like I didn't associate it with like
Sure.
losing your life.
Right.
I didn't associate it with crime. It was like, you know, the rock stars and the old school essays that got out of prison did heroin.
Right.
But that was about it. All I knew about it. I didn't understand that it was like, now you're robbing people, robbing your family. You're going to prison for that's like how the path works out.
Right.
And yeah, so I just I ended up, I forget how long I went, and a couple friends, I was like, dude, you should try this heroin stuff. It's amazing. And I wasn't like, I didn't know anything about getting dope sick. I had no relationship with people I just didn't know what it was, right? Outside, I just like, well, it's just a stronger weed, pretty much.
I can see that.
And one of my friends that I rode mountain bikes with, he's like, dude, heroin equals homeless.
Wow, straight up.
Yep. When he said that to me, I'll never forget that he said it to me. But when he said it to me, it still didn't register. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but all right.
Right.
You know, fast forward, I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it means.
Yeah. I mean, it's straight up. You ain't lying.
Yeah. So that's what started the heroin career.
No shit. That little motherfucker. I can't believe you say that shit.
Yeah.
It's hash.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just I got no blame for him, right? Like it's on me, but
I love that dude.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, but I love that dude.
Yeah. You know, I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. So dang, dude. Cuz I remember you smoking for sure.
Yeah.
I know I pretty much maybe I witnessed your beginning of it more than your progression. Cuz there was a time where like I was like all in and then I was out just like that. Like, you know, I was like anybody I associated with using I didn't want to talk to. I just want to completely start all over. That's how it was for me.
You're saying when you got sober?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I went away for a while, so that helped.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really the type to keep a cell phone on me. I did for a while, and then I got real paranoid. And I thought the government was like after me.
Yeah.
Like totally delusional.
Yeah.
But so when I got clean, I was like 11 months when I got out of jail in the Freedom Ranch, and then I went straight to South Bay Pioneers. So that was kind of like, I honestly consider that more of my start, because I felt like when I was in a controlled environment, it was a lot easier to not get high. Like there was temptation for sure in both places. I've seen heroin, and I just was like, whatever, I'm not doing that. But it was like, you know, to come back here, come back home, it was a lot. I don't know, it's like a different ball game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't really like wanted to talk to anybody I used with, and I had stayed in touch with a couple people. Phil was one of them.
Right.
You know, he actually tried to go to the Pioneers too, but he was still getting high. So it's just they're just pretty old school. They're like, if you're getting high in there, they're not gonna let you in.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was like that's how it was for me. So anybody who I used to use with, I just was like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, A to B.
100%. That wasn't really the case for me because so I got in trouble.
Yeah.
So one of my buddies, Andy, he's like my roll dog back in the day. You know Andy, right?
Andy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I do know him. Yes.
And it's funny because like we just kind of went down the darker path. Not that any of us, our group was doing anything great, but
right.
We kind of went like the hard
right
way, and we were just like committing random crime together. And he was a little bit more polished. I was a little more like just down for the cause.
Okay.
And it's funny because like when he got sober, he got whatever happened, he got sober for a short amount of time. He's like, dude, you should get sober. And as the newcomers do, it's like try and grab a hold of your boys that were out there.
Yeah.
And I was still he was still like 18, 19 at that time.
Oh shit.
So it was like right in that window. It's such a blur.
Yeah.
But it was like really fast.
Right.
Because I started getting dope sick, and I'm like, what is this? And then our buddy that we know that introduced me, right? He's like, yeah, you're sick, dude. And, and you have money, so we're gonna go
get more,
and you're gonna break me off. And like when you have a little bit of money and your life's okay, it's like you break off, no big deal.
Right.
But then when you're out there hustling, it's like a different story. So
for sure.
So I from that moment where I was introduced into the programs, I really wanted to get sober. Yeah. I really did thoroughly in my heart. I wanted to get sober. Like, this is bad. This is not going to go good. But I couldn't. I just couldn't get sober. And so I was in and out for quite a bit until I was 26.
Okay.
And then that's when I got sober. Now, fast forward to 9 years, right? So,
wow, 9 years? You're 9 years clean?
9 years.
Fuck, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. The thoughts are different. The lifestyle's different. Yeah. Promises are real, right?
Nice.
And yeah, it's man. And I got a lot of love for all those guys, like Phil.
Yeah.
Phil and then his brother, right?
Yeah.
And, I don't know what his brother's up to, but
he's actually doing a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in God, I think Virginia or Baltimore. I can't remember. He's in the East Coast.
Okay.
Works in a rehab now.
Oh, nice. So he's sober.
Yeah. He's doing good.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil's. I mean, all these guys that pass away, that we know in our area are
right.
Really good guys. They just got a drug problem.
Yeah. No. And right near the Pioneers, that's where you go up the hill and you make a left. It's like it's actually, there's another rehab actually right actually on that hill too, but like it's like a whole block, and it's all these guys that me and Phil would hang out with when we grew up. And we got started by this one particular individual. He's like a little older than us. I think right now he's like in his 40s. He's still using. I haven't talked to him in a while, but last time I saw him, he was so like he was on one.
Yeah, on a sick one.
On a sick one. He's on fentanyl now. He's not on heroin no more. And it's just wild. Like, I still remember like hanging out with these guys, and we're just getting loaded and stuff. We do stupid shit to get ours, but it wasn't like we were doing anything super insane. Mm-hmm. At least that crew, guys. And it's crazy. Like so many of them are gone. It's so fucking devastating. Yeah, including Phil. And I think that I can think of, I think only like 2 or 3 of them are still alive. It's like I think a good 5 of them were dead from overdoses.
Yeah, it's I get calls every now and then. Some of them I knew years ago. Yeah. Some of them I hear. A lot of them I hear from you.
Really?
Like, oh crap, that guy's
right.
And then I text you like, hey, is that?
Yeah.
Really?
I remember.
How long ago?
Yeah.
And then it starts bringing back tons of memories every time. see someone who passes.
Yeah.
And that's a sad thing. I mean, the fentanyl. I know a little bit about what you do and all the fentanyl awareness. And, and I love what you're doing.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you. Jam me up. I guess somebody said that you should get me over here. So,
yeah.
Appreciate that. But, and the fentanyl thing it wasn't really a popular thing in our time early on.
I knew about it because of intervention.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it was like a medical thing that you would have to have like a doctor connect, or you have to know a dying person. Wow. Yeah, that's how it was when we were using.
Yep. I only remember one guy with the fentanyl lollipops.
Back
when I was like 16, they'd be like, "What's that guy's trip? Well, he's always got a lollipop. Like, is he got a little sugar in his tank, or what's going on?"
Right.
And then he's like, "Nah, dude, that one in punk rock scene, like straight." And but he always had the fentanyl pop.
No shit.
And it just never occurred to me. I was like, I don't even know what that means, but
right.
But I just remember that because I thought it was a prescription for some sort of severe illness.
Yeah.
And I never put the pieces together. I just didn't know.
That's like the strongest opiate known to mankind.
Right. And it's like, that's what I love about what you're doing, is because there's a real awareness. I think sometimes people, it's not that they don't want to know, they just don't know. Right. So it's awesome what you're doing.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. Thanks. I know times have changed so much. We used to be able to experiment and go out and smoke weed with older people, and it wasn't like a big deal. I mean, maybe it was a little path to it could have been a bad path, but at least that wasn't like where you're doing something and it's not laced and then you're dead.
A lot of heroin addicts weren't dying that I knew. They were going to prison or going to jail or going to rehab.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You might see them like a year later and be like, "Oh, you look really clean," or "You're still doing the same thing."
Yeah. Hey, can you give me $5? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I feel it. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you would hear it like once in a while, get the call, but yeah, it's not like how it is now. It's insane. And I'm kind of the guy that gets the bad news in a way.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just because of the space that you're doing, you get to hear about more than I might.
Right.
Which is also kind of neat because I get to get a lot of information, what's going on out there from you. I don't have to worry. You're the one doing the research.
Yeah.
Luis, is this real? Or how do we get Narcans to some of these guys? Or what can we do?
Right.
Not that me as an individual is going to solve the world's problems, but that little bit of awareness helps, and people carrying Narcan in their truck or whatever it may be just might be helpful.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah. Absolutely. I was curious. So when you were 26, what was it like your last use? Like, what was like that final?
Well, so the final, I'll go back a step.
Sure.
There was no job, right? It was all hustle.
Okay.
And I was like in and out of rehab, and I'd go do a detox. Like I said, I really wanted to get sober, I just couldn't. And get a day or two, and I'd be like, "What the hell am I doing?"
Right.
I go bust a couple licks.
Yeah.
And I got involved with some people that were doing a lot of, drugs. Like they had a lot of drugs, and it was like you would get offers to do drives or do border cross, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was always hesitant just because I knew, like, I was like, look, I'm not really like a gangster. Like, I'm not trying to go to prison for the rest of my life for your fucking enterprise. Whatever you got going on.
Right. No, I feel you.
And just because I saw a lot of people that happened to. And,
absolutely.
Some friends are like, next thing I know, I was hanging out with them one day doing a lick, and then they'd be in, on the Mexican news with a 30-year sentence in the Mexican prison, right? Or they disappear, and I'd hear, 2 months later, a year later, oh yeah, so and so's at upstate or whatever.
Right.
And this one guy in particular, he was rolling around with a particular group, and they ran out of heroin.
Okay.
But their main thing was speed, lots of speed.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, can you get me ounces. And he's
Right.
like, no, I want as much as you can get. And then I was like, well, okay. You know, what's in it for me?
Right, of course. Of course.
What's in it for me? And then
Right.
he's like, and we had a really good relationship over the years of like with money and stuff. It was,
Sure.
we, even though I was a dope fiend, right? But, like there's certain people I don't burn, right?
Yes, that's one.
He's one of them. I'm
Right.
not burning him because I know what the consequences are.
Yes. Got it.
And he says, okay, well, I got X amount of dollars. I was like, what can you get for 10 grand? What can you get for 20 grand?
Sure.
I'm like, well, let's just settle down here because I'm
Yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah.
how much do you want? He's like, here, I'll give you this first. It was like 5 or 6 grand.
Okay.
And go get me as much as this is. And I'm like, okay. He's like, I just need some
Right.
for whatever. And so I went and handled that, came back, and he like, however much it was. Right?
Yeah.
And, did the whole border thing and handled that.
Uh-huh.
And I got back, and he had like mason jars, like full big mason jar. I don't even know how many ounces of, and just pounds and pounds of speed by the time I got back.
No shit.
And he's like, yeah, all these guys that I sell speed to or that drop speed off,
Yeah.
they want more dope.
Yeah.
I don't have access to it, so that's kind of how I got involved.
I see.
Well, he gave me these jars of speed,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't know what to do with them. I didn't do, like, I'd smoked meth once or twice, but at this time I was shooting heroin, right? So,
yeah.
I would end up putting, all of a sudden, like, more speed was in the spoon than heroin. And I ran into some other guys in another part of town that were selling what they said China.
Okay.
And so I started dealing this, like, China white thing. I don't know if it was China white. I think it was fentanyl. Now, all these years later, people are like, no, dude, that was fentanyl.
I see.
And it kind of tastes like a popcorny taste when I would shoot it.
Oh, no
So I don't know if that's a fentanyl thing. Because, like I said, I don't know that I directly shot fentanyl.
Yeah.
Or what it was. And I'm kind of like I come from, like, more old school.
Yeah, old school heroin.
Yeah, which...
Black tar.
Yeah, black tar, just, like, straight up. And,
Yeah.
and all this new, like... I didn't do pills. I didn't mess with, like, Roxy's.
Yeah, I didn't do that either.
It was just, like, heroin.
Yeah, went straight to it.
To the point where it's, like, no drinking, no weed. That's all I want.
Yeah. Same here, dude.
So these guys, people come over, and I'd be like, dude, you gotta try this shit. It's awesome. And like, don't only do a little bit.
Sure.
Then they would fall out, and I'd like, well, I got all this speed,
Yeah.
and I would start like instant. There's no Narcan back in the day. Speed was the Narcan of the
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
And like, they would freak out, and I'd be like, he's fine. Just handle speed, pump him with speed. They'd run off like on a 6 meth bender.
Yeah.
They disappear for like 4 days and go, what the hell happened?
Right.
And I'm like, well, you were dying, so I pumped you full speed.
Okay.
So I think that was like the only potentially like fentanyl experience I had was like a short window of a couple months of that little ordeal. And so I got really strung out on meth, and which as a dope fiend we pride ourselves like no speed.
Right.
That's tweakers.
Yeah,
Tweaker shit.
We don't do that shit. We don't do that shit. We don't do
Which
that
is
shit.
so ridiculous.
We're so elitist. I love it.
We're so much better than that.
So much better.
Well, yeah, it's just like I said, I turned into straight tweaker, and so I got into all kinds of different the situations you get into with heroin versus meth are night and day.
Yeah.
And I'd have a couple scares, right? Like it started to get really dark. Like I'm a good kid, I'm not a gangster, but I'm like starting to do these hustles that have a little more higher reward, higher consequence, right?
Got it.
Like one of these things was actually down the street at the Lawtigers in 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah.
Right. And there was this guy, and I don't want to go into too much of the war story.
Sure.
But like this is the stuff that started to
right,
kind of rattle me.
Right.
Is,
the end of it.
He goes. It was him, his wife, and the daughter in a car seat, and I have no idea where they're at, but I went to go do this whole thing, give him speed and dope, and I'm like not a dope dealer, right? I'm just like kind of like trying to hustle up a couple bucks on a few deals, right?
Got it.
And they don't want to meet the new people. I know them, so they're like, you go ahead, handle it, like break yourself off, right? And the cops pull up right next to us, and there's that big dirt parking lot, and then there's like the actual parking lot. I don't even know what it looks like today, but
yeah,
he's like, hey dude, if these guys knock on my window, I'm shooting them. And there's a reach under my seat, so I reach under his seat,
yeah,
and there's a Beretta.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, dude, And I just had that flash. I'm like, dude, this is like not how I'm down.
Right.
It's not how I'm going out.
Right.
And I'm like looking at this car seat, and there's this little innocent baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I got this like Beretta like kind of hidden in my lap now, and I'm just everything slows down.
Right.
It slows down in that moment, and the cop gets out of the car. It's him and his partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the one turns around and looks at me over the hood, and the other guy's in the front seat looking at the driver, because I'm directly behind the driver, right?
Yeah.
In the back seat, and they gave like, it was so weird. They gave us like a look like, we're here to grab lunch, but like, you guys look like you're up to no good.
Right.
And I don't know if time slowed down so much that that pause that you see in like movies,
yeah,
like,
slow
like,
motion.
this guy in front in the driver's seat is I don't know what he's about to do, right?
Right.
And then they just like took that pause of that's what it felt like.
Yeah,
They,
right.
like, slammed the door and they went into Lawtigers, and I'm like, holy shit, thank God.
Right.
And
Shit.
and so there was some more instances. That was like the one that really kind of impacted me.
Yeah.
And I just gotta stop this thing. And so the consequence, like, even though I wanted to get sober, now I'm really dope sick. Now I'm like hustling. The hustles are getting crazier. The environment's getting wilder.
Right.
And I just kind of had a moment. Another guy was trying to do. He was trying to kind of like do the starting stages of being with a particular group.
Right.
And so he hit me up, and I'm like, yeah, I'll roll with you. And we're in Lakeside.
Yeah.
And so we're in a compound in Lakeside, big gated area. And another guy came in. So I'm in this gig. He's shooting heroin in this chick's neck. He's sober now, but
No shit.
And she's pregnant. He's shooting her in the neck. She can't find a vein. The whole scenario's gnarly. We're picking needles out of the needle jar.
Yeah.
And it's like recycling whatever needles around.
Right. Whatever.
It's getting really dark.
It's sharper.
Yeah, it's getting really dark. We're not, asleep during the day, up at night. And it's just like these 3 like RVs and a giant dirt lot, and there's nothing good coming in and out of there.
Right.
And I don't. This random guy that I didn't know came in, and he said some things that, and I don't. I mean, so he says, I'm like, hey, I told my buddy, I was like, hey, how do you know this guy? He's like, oh, I've known him for years.
Mm-hmm.
He's all right. And it was kind of a race thing too. Right?
Sure.
Which I'm like, dude, in that lifestyle, my mentality is like, I stand it with one race, right?
Right. That's how it goes.
And so this guy's different race come in, and I'm like, bro, I don't jive with this.
Right.
And he says, he said some weird things that basically he's like, hey, dude, I did something. I wasn't really listening to him or paying attention to him. My buddy's passed out in the front. He's trying to talk to me. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. And he's like, oh, I know those people. And a green Toyota Tacoma with like a blacked out, like the front windshield was blacked out. I'm like, what do you mean you know those guys? Who the fuck are they? Yeah. And we're on this big lot, but the dirt road you can kind of see, and the motorhome's up high, so you're looking down. Mm-hmm. And he said something around like, well, I'm a fucking CI. And I'm like, what? Yeah, exactly, right? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, informant.
Oh, no.
And I lost my mind, right? Because I know what's going on in this compound, and like this is how dark I am. Right. At this point, I'm not the innocent little soccer kid anymore. I'm full on.
Yeah, you're full in it.
And I'm eating a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. Shout out Doritos. And I flip open a big blade and I like slide it in this Dorito bag, and I'm thinking like I'm stabbing this guy in the neck. He's here. No one's gonna give a shit what's happening here. We're gonna bury him here. Right. And that, like, for whatever reason, that thought process during that particular moment, right, I didn't like it. Like all of this, I was like, what am I doing here? This guy, I have nothing. I'm not even part of this whole thing. I'm just here because he's my boy. Yeah. They got this thing going down on this property. This guy's gonna get me in a wreck. Right. For some stuff I'm not even really a part of. Right. And I'm gonna wind up in prison the rest of my life over bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah. And so I wake up my boy. I'm like, hey, dude, you gotta get this guy out of here. He's saying this far out shit. Yada yada. I'm out. Yeah. I'm out. This is why I'm not getting in a wreck for your stuff. I don't like what's going on here.
Yeah.
And I had that moment of clarity that
Oh shit.
some of us are fortunate to have.
Right.
And I called Andy.
Oh,
I went out front and I called Andy. I was like, hey, Andy, you're going to pick me up. And he's like, what? And I think he had like 30 days sober.
Oh, okay.
And so that was the last moment, right? That's the last moment that I got, like I was actively seeking out that lifestyle. And so he calls me, or Andy, I tell him, call him, and he's like, drop me a pin. So I'm like, all right, well, pick me up at the gate. I'll lock it. And just call me when you're like 5 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of stressful. I don't know what this guy's thinking now. I don't know what's going on.
Sure.
I'm thinking there's either heat, no heat. Guys are getting busted around us, right?
Right.
It's kind of like it's coming to an end for this whole situation.
I see.
And I just called Andy. Andy came and picked me up with another guy named Sean. And Sean's since passed from fentanyl.
I see.
And he was so they picked me up. They 12-step picked me up. He basically hit up Sean, hey, we're gonna go pick up this guy. He's out of his mind.
Okay.
But he said, get there now. And Andy's like my boy. So
Yeah.
He's the kind of individual, like really shows up program style. Like you call him, reaching out, he's gonna drop everything
Okay.
and be there. And those two guys came and picked me up, and I like put a couple things in a trash bag. And it just was like, I don't know, I need help.
Right.
I'm done. And he's like, why? What happened? And I kind of explained it to him.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not putting in work for this whole situation.
Right.
This isn't mine to deal with, right?
Right.
And I'm done. And it was like a lightning bolt of clarity hit me. And so I went. He took me to the Mission Bay Hotel and Resort.
No way. How was that?
Yeah, it was wild. Dude.
Fuck yeah.
It was wild back in that day. It was only like 10 years ago, right? And in Mission Bay Hotel Circle. So I'm sitting there, and he's such a trooper, man. So he's like, hey, I don't know what we're going to do with you. I paid for 3 days. I'm going to call your pops, and we're going to figure something out.
Yeah.
So I called my other buddy or I don't know what happened. I don't know if I called. Things are kind of a blur, right? But
Right.
this friend of mine, Jessica, I forget who reached out. Somehow she found out, or my dad reached out. I don't know. But Jessica shows up, and we had a mutual. Well, I had a roommate back in the day, Wayne. A lot of people know Wayne because he started the HA.
Oh yeah, that was your roommate.
Yeah, way back like 15 years ago.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah. I know Wayne. He passed away.
Yep. Yeah, it's unfortunate, and that's these are calls that we hate getting, right? And Wayne was awesome. So it sucks. It's like that's why we gotta stay vigilant in this whole thing because I'm not immune to it, right?
Right.
And we've like put our disease at bay, right, through treatment, but it's a daily treatment, right?
Absolutely.
So it's kind of fun talking about this stuff in a way, just because I don't really like my lifestyle now is so high level, that I'm not talking about this stuff to those guys. They're not. They're like, what? We don't even want this guy around if we know that about him. Not necessarily, but like that's how I would feel. So
Right.
It's not really a topic that's needed to be brought up.
Right. I feel you, dude.
So Andy drops me off the Mission Bay Resort. He's like, okay, and he knows me. He knows if I'm not high, who knows what's happening in an hour, right?
Sure.
He's like, look, dude, do you have any drugs? No. I'm no.
Yeah.
And okay, well, how much do you need to like stay a while? I'm like, honestly, I don't know. Like, I could get by on like a half a gram, whatever. Like, I don't know because I don't know what's happening next. I'm just
right.
Drop me off at a hotel. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And so he says, okay, I'll be right back. Do not leave. Can you survive like 4 or 5 hours? I'm like, sure thing.
Okay.
And it's like all the anxiety and stress and like that kept me up and like just rigid and like high level, just angry and all that. There was like this calming sense once I surrendered right there. And I didn't know that I was doing it, just kind of happened.
Yeah.
Kind of a God moment. And I fell asleep on his bed. And like, I woke up and I was like, he's like, how you feeling? And I was like, I'm not feeling great. And he's like, okay, don't worry. And so then Jessica shows up. She's like, all right. And she calls me Boo Bear, right? So she's just like a sweetheart. She's like, Boo Bear. So she used to take care of Wayne's dogs when I was living with Wayne.
Okay.
And so we barely knew each other, but for whatever reason, like just that little moment that we shared, she hung out at the house quite a bit.
Right.
And so she came through, and because of that relationship, she had, just wanted to see me do good. I don't even know how that happened, but she came, she was like, okay, we're going to support you. I just want to let you know I'm here for you. Okay. And she left. And she went and talked, she's the one who went and talked to my dad. Uh-huh. And then Andy, I shouldn't say this, but this is what happened, right? This is a real thing.
Okay.
And he's like, all right, I brought you some dope, dude.
What?
Yeah, he's like, I brought you some dope. And he's like, this should be enough to hold you over for like a day or two, right? And I'm like, all right, yeah. He's like, all right, dude. He's like, you're the only motherfucker I do this for. Because I think we can get you in a detox. I just don't know how long. I'm like, I'm down to do whatever you tell me.
Right.
And so I stayed there, and I wasn't trying to get super loaded. I was literally just like, I was so done, but I was like, just keep myself just well enough that I'm not like losing my mind.
Right.
And then my dad came, and he's like, all right, I'm going to sell your motorcycle and your dirt bike for you. And whatever money comes for that is how much affords your detox. Like, I'm done dealing with this shit. But for whatever reason, like, everybody kind of thought I was done at that point.
Yeah.
And that was the and then I went to detox, and
shit,
that's
dude.
what happened. Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
What a path, dude.
Yep.
What'd you do after you got a detox?
I'll never forget the drive to detox. It was just, Jessica drove me, and she just shared her experience, strength, and hope.
Uh-huh.
And so I got dropped off with a ton of hope,
Mm-hmm.
And so after detox, I was in detox, and I was full surrender. Like, whatever you guys tell me to do, I'll do. Mm-hmm. And so Jessica's like, well, you should go to this thing and that thing. And mind you, I got warrants, right? So I'm on the run. And I went to Cass Street Sober Living in Pacific Beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, pretty shot out spot. Like, nobody was really like that sober there.
Worth millions now.
I don't think so. I don't even know if it's still there.
Probably not.
And I went there, and it was like I shared a bed with a guy who was like maybe his bed was 3 feet from mine.
Oh fuck, dude!
All my dried goods were in my room.
Yeah.
And we had one shower to like 16 guys, 16 people, 15, something like that, living there.
Fuck.
This one guy lived there who wasn't sober. He was kind of weird, and but he was super cool.
Mm-hmm.
But he owned the place, and like that's all he had was this building. And for whatever reason, they've turned into like quote unquote sober living.
Right.
Basically, pay $500 and you can rent half the room with your bed, right?
Right.
And I got so I went there, and like the guy sleeping next to me was like really big, overweight, sawing chainsaws at night.
Oh no!
Sawing trees, right? Just like snoring like a madman. And I went into the Pacific Beach Alano Club, and I went upstairs, and I just said, "Hey, I'm willing to do whatever you guys tell me." They're like, "We'll get a sponsor." I'm like, "Okay, well, can you sponsor me?" And the guy, he asked me a few questions, like, "Are you willing to go to any lengths to stay sober?"
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Do you think you have a problem with alcohol? I was like, yeah. And, at this time I knew like a little bit about AA, right?
Sure.
And can I say that on here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You're fine.
So then this guy sponsored me, and at this point I'd overdosed so many times. I was rattled. I couldn't like talk in straight sentences. My brain was fried, and he would have to read to me, and it was kind of like one of those things where the sponsor's like, "This guy's got no chance, but I'm gonna read with him because I'm supposed to."
I'm just doing my duty.
Yep. And so we'd read the book together, and somehow my dad brought me like a bag of clothes that was left over at the house, and in this bag was like some dope.
Whoa. No
And
way.
somewhere like stuffed in there somehow. He didn't know.
Yeah,
my dad's
of course
like innocent.
not.
He's
Of
like,
course
"Oh,
not.
Bag. Here's some clothes. Here you go." And this was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks in, and I grabbed that dope and I put it in a sock. I put it in the sock drawer. I was like, I'll save that for later. And then every night for about 10 days, all I could think was like, my sponsors tell me all you have to do is stay sober tonight until you hit the bed.
Yeah.
And 6 feet away from me in the sock drawer, I'm just don't get out of bed.
Right.
Don't get out of bed. Go to sleep. Just go to sleep another day sober. Don't get out of bed and do it. And 10 nights of that, like 10, 14 nights of that. And finally I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Just read the book just enough, got enough, little God in me got
Yeah.
enough fellowship where I'm like, what the fuck? Got enough message.
Right.
What am I doing, dude? Just got up, grabbed this sock, and took half a step over to the other side of the room. Right, it's really small. It's like 10 by 11 or whatever.
Okay.
And put it in the trash, and that the obsession was gone ever since that moment.
Wow.
Yeah. And so that's when I really started to kind of like feel like, oh, this program thing's working.
Yeah.
And I went to then I Jessica came over one morning, and she jumped in the bed. She's like, and mind you, this other guy's like still snoring. She just helps herself in the room. She's a gangster, you know. She comes in, and she's like, "All right, Blue Bear, we're gonna go take care of your warrants today."
Whoa.
And we're about 9 months into my sobriety.
Yeah.
And I'm working at Fat Fish. I got a job at Fat Fish, but no longer there. I think it's called Hideaway now.
Oh, okay.
Hideout or something like that.
Something. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking
It's
about.
right on. It's like downtown Pacific Beach, right? Right at Crystal Pier, right?
Right.
And so I'm working there. I'm working a job. I'm on house arrest, or no, I'm not on house arrest. I'm on warrants, and all my friends. I'm starting to get sober, and they're like going on surf trips, and they're doing all this fun stuff. And I'm like, dude, I just want a passport, but like I can't.
Right.
And I was kind of unwilling to go deal with this warrant. It's just kind of there.
Like a bench warrant.
Yeah, I forget. I was like pretty much like I'd robbed. I jacked a car.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember exactly what it was. I'd stolen a car. They never recovered the car.
Yeah.
And there were some other things like drug possession
Sure.
violation of probation. I didn't show up.
Oh, well, yeah.
And they weren't looking for me that hard because they could have come but I still had to go deal with it, right?
Right, of course.
And so I went. Anyways, she jumps in. She's like, "Hey, we're gonna go take your warrants today." I'm like, "This fucking bitch."
No, right? I don't want to go. That means jail, baby.
And I'm just like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, I might be going away for some time. I think they're pretty over me.
Right.
She's like, "Don't worry, we're gonna take care of it today." And God bless her. Like, I thank God that there's people in my life like willing to push the pressure on me to do the right thing.
Right.
And as somebody who's coming up sober, we need that. We need some accountability and some help to just get in the right mindset. So I go. She drops me off at the courthouse. I go. She's like, "You're gonna put yourself on calendar." I put myself on calendar. And the lady behind the thing in the third floor, or whatever it was, in downtown.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Okay, go have a seat outside on that bench, and I'll be right with you." And I just knew. I was like, this chick. And the next thing I know is like 6 cops around me, and then
Damn.
and I'm like, "Listen," I was like, "This is funny, guys." I was like, just hold on. There's a girl. She's waiting outside. She thinks like I'm just gonna be in and out, and they just laugh. I was like, "Just let me call her, or she's gonna be waiting there for 8 hours.
Yeah.
She won't put the pieces together."
Yeah.
And she would. She's smart, but like, whatever. So I called her, like, "Hey, I'm not getting out. And they're gonna book me, whatever. So don't go waiting on me."
Yeah.
So I get booked, and then she shows up to my court date with a lawyer, and the lawyer, his name is, shout out to Attorney Applebaum. His dad handled my first case.
Oh, no shit.
His dad handled my first case, and the son handled my last case.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a trip.
Crazy, yeah. We didn't set that up, right? It just happened. And he now is. It's funny because he's a partner in a firm that my good friend is a partner of too. So
yeah.
He shows up for me. I'm laughing. He's
like,
"Listen, you're burnt on this whole case, but I think I can get you. I think I can get you house arrest." And
what?
So I'm like, I'm just look. I'm sober 9 months at this point, 8 months.
Yeah.
And I got a job. I just don't want to live in this sober living for another 6 months on house arrest. It'd be torture.
Right.
And it's not a good, like, you can't turn the coffee pot on with the microwave on because it blows the circuits. The entire building.
It's old.
There's rat shit in the oven. It was like not, like, it was like.
That sounds like a typical sober living back in the days.
Well, like it was not insurance paid, bougie, no chef, none of that. It was like,
no.
This is the raw deal.
Yeah.
This is a bed to sleep on, and you get what you get. And
one notch above a trap house.
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe still a trap house.
Maybe it's a trap house. now you're hearing this way.
Yeah, now it's a lot more clean, right? But that's all I can afford from the. My my dad helped me out a little bit in the funds left over from the motorcycle and dirt bikes.
Okay.
And so I got no vehicle. Well, yeah, no vehicle. And just whatever. So I'm there at this. What is that? So he's like, hey, I think I can get you house arrest.
Okay.
Okay, can you get some people to write you some letters? I'm like, sure. Call so and so and so. So a few people already know that I'm in jail. They've already, how we get around in the program, and they start having my back. There's letters and the attorney's goods.
Oh no shit.
And the judge just laughed. She's like, I don't know why I'm gonna give you this chance, but you're either gonna fuck it up real bad.
Oh wow.
And those were her words. She's
Right,
like,
right.
You're
Right.
either gonna fuck it up real bad, or you're gonna make it through this thing. And I for whatever reason, there's obviously a couple people who think you can make it, and I'm gonna side with them today.
Wow.
And I'm gonna grant you house arrest, which I didn't know. Like house arrest was like that's whatever easy. Right?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Better than jail.
Better than jail, yeah. And when you're 9 months sober, you're just like, dude, like I didn't get sober to like go spend maybe who knows how long.
Right.
I think they probably would have sentenced me something like 3-4 years,
Something like that.
And it's not like I have.
Well, especially in George Bailey, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, exactly. So you get shipped to Bailey and you're sober, and you're like, dude, now I might really go to upstate, and now I'm gonna do it sober. This is bullshit.
Right.
And you start to, and thankfully I had a strong program. Like I wasn't trying to. I had some hope.
Right.
People instilled hope in me.
Right.
And so yeah, that's that. So 9 months sober, I got him on house arrest.
Yeah.
And then I told my buddy I was cleaning windows.
Mm-hmm.
I was cleaning windows for a guy named Chaz, and he's since moved away to Hawaii. But he was just like, he would just talk sober game to me.
I see.
In the truck to and from work, he's like such a good role model. And we still hang out every now and then. We do surf trips and we meet up together. But so he's like, hey, I got this friend of mine. His buddy, his roommate relapsed. He's got a pimp house on Ingram. Like you should move with him. I was like, well, is he weird? He's like,
yeah, right.
He's like, no, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Used to be a paramedic, and he crashed a paramedic car. And he's been sober.
Okay.
And I think he'll be chill. He's not like a weirdo. I'm like, all right, I trust you.
Yeah.
So I went and got on the lease agreement, and then it was crazy because I had like 1 week before I go on house arrest, and they got to take your address. So it all just kind of lined up for me, and I was able to do house arrest with this roommate in a better situation.
Right.
I could afford it. I'm like working now.
Okay.
And so because like I went to Fatfish, then I went to clean windows, and then then I went back to Fatfish. So that's. Then I stayed there for a while. Then the guy bought the house directly across from our little. It was 2 units, 2-bedroom on top, 2-bedroom below.
Yeah.
The 2-bedroom below, they had just had a baby, and they were a really sweet couple. Professional couple. And
Sure.
Then there's us, couple of derelicts, and then the guy bought the house across the street, and he was like Army, whatever. He was like something in the Army.
Right.
And he was like really high power, like individual high level thinker,
Sure.
very inspirational. And he's got like the Lambo.
Okay.
And he bought this 2-unit house, like a multi-family home. I don't know. It was like front house, 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom.
Okay.
With a back house that was a 1-bedroom. And he was remodeling it, and he would work till like 11 at night.
Damn.
And I'm like, who's this guy that bought this house next door to us? And I'm rolling out the trash cans, and I'm on house where I can't go very far. And I'm working at Fatfish, back at Fatfish.
Yeah.
Because they're like, hey, dude, I love you, but clean the windows like with a bracelet. Like we're in some high luxury homes. And he didn't say he would let me go. He's like, but. And I saw the writing on the wall. I'm like, look, I don't want you to not have any issues because of me. So
Sure.
So I think it went something like that. Like I said, some of it's a blur, but anyways, I'm working at Fatfish.
Yeah.
I'm cooking in the back.
Yeah.
They're laughing at me. And then so this guy says, hey, I'll give you a job.
Yeah.
You want work construction? I'm like, well, I kind of know a little bit. And so he gave me a job, and I started working with him, and I was like framing, and I was like doing
fun stuff.
Everything like framing, tile, drywall.
Oh, okay.
Everything but cabinets. I didn't really like the cabinet deal.
Oh yeah.
It's too.
I hate helping the cabinet people. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's just like I wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
So he would set me up on all these little jobs all over PB, and that's how I got That's like what really started to propel from there.
I see. All right. So what are you doing right now, dude?
So yeah, what I'm doing right now is basically right now I'm doing sales
Okay.
for large for the largest residential solar company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called Sunrun.
Okay.
And so we do like Tesla home battery stuff, and
Nice.
we're on a sales team with them. And before that I was doing case management at a treatment center.
Oh, no way. You did that?
Yeah.
Shit.
I was a case manager, and then I started a case management company, private case management company.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And just before that, my dad had actually invited me back to work with a family business, and
Oh, cool.
he had downsized from the big Century 21 Prudential down to like really small.
Oh, okay.
And he was big on property management, so
Oh, okay.
so I went into that, and then I had like looked at the company. I was like, hey, I can integrate this new software.
Mm-hmm.
You can be 100% remote. I can take over this company if you want me to, because that's kind of what he was hoping I would do.
I see.
And so integrated software in that company. Basically, my dream was like, if I can have a laptop and internet, I don't need anything else.
Right.
And this is like 2024 at that, or I'm sorry, 2016, 17, 18, about 2018 at this point.
Oh, I see.
And so I did that. So right in the middle of like integrating the software and taking it over, my dad got really sick really fast and passed away.
Wow.
And so I ended up selling it with him right before he passed.
Okay.
Did that. So then I was kind of like not with the job, not really knowing what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
These guys hit me up and said, "Hey, it's not probably a good idea for you not be working. So
Okay.
why don't you just come and work for my buddy needs a case management place." That was called the Grounds Recovery in Pacific Beach.
Oh, okay.
And I think they now have grown into a female facility too called Mayor's House.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit, dude.
So then I then I opened up a sober living in Chula Vista.
I heard about that.
Yep.
Yeah, you did that.
Yep, did that. And then I did a case management company, and then people were trying to teach me how to scale business and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just didn't really see the case management as like a business.
Right.
I'm like, dude, I want to just help people stay sober. Like,
Sure.
Yeah, if I could afford my gas money to do this, and there's extra services attached, I'm doing bank account stuff, and like,
Right.
And so I was a little conflicted there, honestly, internally trying to help these people. And a lot of them are sober, right? And the song you heard is from one of those case management things. So
Nice, dude.
he's grown a lot now too. But
Fuck yeah.
so then I got this opportunity with my now wife, her brother-in-law. They called me up and they said, "Hey, I think you'd really be a good asset to the sales team."
Oh, I see.
And so I went and heard about it, and I'm like, dude, I'm not doing door-to-door sales. That's bullshit.
Right. No, yeah.
I was content prior to investigation, right?
For sure. For sure.
And I'm better than that as a freaking dope fiend.
Okay.
So those guys, and it caught my attention because they had a few athletes in the Olympics. Like they had a few Olympic qualified athletes, like BMX, bobsled,
Really?
rugby, like so all this stuff
On the sales team?
on sales team, right?
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, these guys are actually like legit. Maybe I'll put away my pride and ego.
Okay, yeah,
And listen
right.
to these guys.
Right.
And I've been with them ever since. They've been really well.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
And how long you been doing this for?
About 6 years.
No shit.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Yeah, it seems like you're doing really well, dude.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm blessed, dude. I just try to stay. God's been good, man.
Hell yeah.
Just try not to be in the passenger seat.
Yeah. Fuck yeah,
Been
dude.
a long road.
Fuck yeah, dude. I was telling the homie Anthony, I was like, oh man, like I remember you when we're like kids,
Yeah.
And then I remember seeing you when you first got clean. Maybe you were like in your first under your year mark. Maybe we'd go to HA and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, like Bentley, he totally like kind of fits in with that crowd when we were first there. And then I saw you more recently, maybe like a few months ago, and I'm like, dude, that Bentley looks like a grown up now.
Yeah.
It's so trippy.
Yeah. It's funny. I have this box and it has like a couple of pictures from when I was like, they take your booking picture and somewhere, and it's like they're very similar, but completely different now lives like that. I'm still me, the
Right.
fiend,
Right.
just with a lot more God involved.
Absolutely.
And but it's been it's unexplainable how
Right.
you're trying to like talk to newcomer or talk to somebody who's still using and you want to help and try and instill some hope. But yeah, it's a different game now today for sure. Growing up, for sure.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome though, man.
yeah, it's been fun, man.
Yeah, it's really it's like a miracle. Yeah. What else can we say?
It's a miracle for sure. And then you fall in love with the journey. It's like all these little like benchmarks that I went over in talking the last few. I don't know how long we've been talking, but
Yeah.
it's like I can remember each moment that it was like a struggle. It's like dive into prayer and meditation,
Right.
and then like you get a little going, and then you're like, oh, here's a split in the road. Which way do I go? I dive a little more into the split in the road. Isn't like go use and go to prison or go to jail. It's like it's not like go that way or go to 12-step. It's more like, okay, do I go this route with my life that's very, very rewarding, or do I go this route?
Yeah.
And the decisions and choices that are available come much different now.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, man, I appreciate you coming on here, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome seeing you, dude, and just seeing you thrive, dude, is really cool.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to be here. I'm happy to be hanging out with you, and
Fuck yeah, dude.
I really appreciate you asking me to come on.
Hell yeah, I've been looking forward to this one. So
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, of course. And I'm just curious, like, what is next for Fuck Fentanyl?
What is next?
Yeah,
Damn, I don't have that plan, dude. I would definitely, because I think locally I do pretty well. Locally, I would love to, I think about it sometimes too, because it's right now, I have a job and I have, responsibilities. I try to work my program too, so Fuck Fentanyl is like the third aspect of my life I'm working in. But I would love to kind of go like maybe like around like schools and stuff like that. Obviously, I have to take the F word out. I don't think I could be like straight up like that. But I mean, like maybe like because I actually will talk to like not kids, but like teenagers and stuff like that.
Right.
I have like here locally, but I would love to go out and maybe like travel and like just talk to the people that are really getting affected by the epidemic. Like when it's like two categories. Just the teens. You know what I mean? The guys that are like experimenting, like how I did and how you did.
Right.
And then there's like the trenches. Which is the other part. Where I pass out Narcan too, and clothes and like supplies. I don't do the needle stuff like that. That's not my thing.
Right.
But supplies and stuff. I've done it in downtown OB, a little bit at the Jungle. Remember the Jungle?
In OB?
No, the Jungle is a National City.
Oh, National.
No,
I'm not familiar with that.
No, you're not.
I feel like I've heard it, but I probably have to drive by and be like, "Oh, I have memories."
Yeah. All that. I mean, it's pretty much like a giant, like Swiss Family Robinson style, like homeless encampment. Like we're all like that's where Phil lived for like 5 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well,
it's still up and going there. That camp.
That's still there. It's not like it's probably different now, like different people.
Yeah.
But it's still it's still the same problem.
Yeah. And so like, do you guys, and forgive me because I'm not super familiar. Like, I'm watching you because, like, my friend and I see him like, oh, man, it's kind of like growing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you raise money and then use funds to, like, go bring this stuff out? Or are you guys doing nonprofit grants?
It's pretty much, I haven't even did the official, like, granting or anything like that. But I would love to make it an official nonprofit. Right now, like everything's kind of just donation based. All my Narcan I get it from different organizations,
right?
And then people, donate. Like, dude, whenever like I do anything, people donate like tons of stuff, like clothes and all that like hygiene stuff. I just get it from the community.
That's cool.
So, but yeah, I would love to. That's actually, yeah, that is something I should do. Make it the official nonprofit.
Yeah.
You know, because it's hard to get all my ducks in a row sometimes, dude. But yeah, that'd be great.
And so do you also do like events? I've noticed that you.
Oh
are
yeah,
posting
yeah,
at events.
I do. Well, my last event I did was actually a complete well, so okay, my buddy Josh passed away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and how he passed away is still to be declared, right? Autopsies take a while, but he struggled a lot with addiction, fentanyl addiction particularly, and he was actually my model for my brand. So I wanted to I wanted to do something for him, like a celebration of life thing. But you know, his family already kind of had one planned out, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll just go to that and you know, pay my respects and stuff. And then and I hadn't had any events coming up, and then I went to a punk show, and I just had this idea because I heard that his wife, who's also one of my really good friends, was hurting for money, and Josh died like the same time my dad died, like the same age. So and he had a kid, and I felt really terrible, you know, that, you know, his kid's gonna be without his dad, and Charlie was kind of, you know, making adjustments to, you know, kind of without Josh's income and without him, you know. So I wanted to raise money for those two. So I just was like, oh yeah, I'll do a fundraiser. And it's a straight fundraiser. All the proceeds went to them, and I got to you know, also pay homage to him too, because he loved punk.
Yeah.
And I got to get his friends that he grew up with to play. It was so fucking awesome, dude.
That's like a throwback concert.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
That sounds like a blast.
Dude, it was. And you know, I've done other events too. Like once a year, I do my my Fuck Fentanyl anniversary, where we go to OB and pass out all the supplies and stuff in OB, and then we have a couple like speakers and stuff like that, and it's like, you know, like a big like kind of like recovery thing, but also, you know, but also do the harm reduction thing too.
Right.
So that's one of the events I do. I do an OB like around July.
Okay.
And then I done a couple overdose awareness ones too, around August, which is a little bit more heavier, you know, not as celebratory, but they're pretty awesome too though, man. They're, you know, I'll get a couple people speak about, you know, people that they passed that they know that passed away from addiction, kind of just keep the people that died, keep their legacy going, kind of thing.
So like, do our programs helping you out specifically? Are like specific programs reaching out to you? And
There's
trying
a
to help
few
you?
that like kind of reached out to me.
Cool.
Like La Jolla.
Okay.
And you know, and I get a lot of actually from the Pioneers, like my sponsor works there. Yeah, so you know, they show me
that place.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Me too. I went there this morning. So, I mean, I it's like my roots, you know.
Right.
And but yeah, you know, so yeah, people do back me up. My work loves me. I'm not gonna say who I work with. I'll say after this is over. But yeah, you know, I do get support.
Cool, man. Well, I mean, however I can help you or spread more word to get, like, I'm just a little person, right? But like,
yeah,
if I can help with whatever you need, I don't know what you
Sure.
need, with whether it's more Narcan or somebody's got to put money for Narcan,
right.
or if you know, a certain program can make donations to help,
Right.
or even host an event that you're doing. And
Right.
and I was wondering if like some of these guys are doing like scholarship fundraisers for treatment for like families that can't afford it, right?
Right.
That's been helpful. So I'm
Right.
just whatever you're up to, man. Just shoot a text, let me know,
Okay,
and I'll see if I
dude.
can help out.
Hell yeah, dude. I love that, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for having me, dude. It's fun.
Yeah. Hell
It was
yeah.
a blast from the past. So.
Hell yes. Well, I hope everybody enjoys.
All right.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Thank
Love you,
you.
man.